Hello everyone, today we are going to solve quadratic equations by completing the square. So our steps for doing that, you can see those over here. First thing we're going to do is we're going to move all variable terms to the left side and constant terms to the right side. We want these to be in standard form, so x squared is going to go first, x will go second on that left side. And then we're going to leave space after the linear term. After that, we're going to divide all terms by the leading coefficient, if there is one. Then we're going to divide the linear term by 2, square it, and add the square to both sides. And then we're going to factor the left side and simplify the right, and then solve. Okay, so let's take a look at that and solve this problem using that method. Okay, so first thing, it's all my x terms, all my variable terms are already on the left. My constant is already on the right, so that first step is already done, but I'm going to rewrite this as x squared minus 12x. I'm going to leave a space after this, and that's equal to negative 20. Okay? So now, the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to divide all the terms by a leading coefficient. So notice here there's not a leading coefficient, so we don't have to do that. Okay, next thing, divide the linear term by 2. All right, this is your linear term. Okay, so if I divide that by 2, I get negative 6, and I am going to take that and put it right here. So I've got negative 6 and negative 6. The next thing we're going to do is square it, okay, which basically means multiply it by itself. Okay, so negative 6 times negative 6 is positive 36. And since I'm adding that to the left side, I also have to add it to the right side. Okay, so now we're done with that. Now we're going to factor this left side. Okay, and we are looking for factors of 36 that add to make negative 12. And here those factors are. Okay, so my factors are x minus 6 and x minus 6, okay? So I'm going to rewrite that. So we've got x minus 6 and x minus 6, okay? I'm going to simplify the right side, negative 20 plus 36, that's 16. Now, whenever I have the same factor twice, I can rewrite this as x minus 6 squared, and that's still equal to 16. And now we are going to solve, okay? So in order to solve this, I have to take the square root of both sides, okay? So the square root of my left side is going to be x minus 6. The square root of 16, that's going to be plus or minus 4. So I either have x minus 6 is equal to 4, or x minus 6 is equal to negative 4. So I'm going to add 6 to both sides. I get x is equal to 10. That's one of my solutions here. And then x is equal to positive 2. That is the other solution. Okay, so that is solving by completing the square. Okay, so here's another one. This one I'm going to have to rearrange. So I want all of my x terms on the left. So x squared, in order to move the negative 4x to the left, I'm going to make that a positive 4x, okay? Leave a space, and then that's equal to positive 11 on the right side, okay? So next step, take this 4 and break it in half. That's going to be 2 and 2. 2 times 2 is 4, so I'm going to add 4 here and add 4 over there. All right, now, when I factor this left side, all right, my factors are 2 and 2. So since they're both the same, we're going to write that as x plus 2 squared is equal to 15. Okay, now, we're going to solve. Okay, so we're going to take the square root of both sides. So square root of this and square root of this, that'll be x plus 2 is equal to plus or minus root 15. And now, since that's a radical that's not going to go away, we can just go ahead and subtract 2 from both sides, and that's going to give us x is negative 2 plus or minus root 15. Okay, so I have two solutions here. I have x is equal to either negative 2 plus root 15 or x is equal to negative 2 minus root 15. So those are the two solutions. And I could write it either way. I could write it like this, or I could write it like this. Okay, here's just a couple more examples. So this first one, we're going to make a space here, x squared plus 10x, leave a space, is equal to 5, okay? So break that 10 in half, and that's going to give me 5 and 5. So that's a positive 25. I also have to add it over here, okay? So now the factors of the left side are going to be x plus 5 squared is equal to 5 plus 25 is 30, okay? Take the square root of both sides, so x plus 5 is equal to plus or minus root 30, okay? And then subtract 5 from both sides, and we get x is equal to negative 5 plus or minus root 30. And that's it. I could also write it as negative 5 plus root 30 and negative 5 minus root 30. Okay, the other one, we need to move 8 to the left side, so we get x squared minus 8x, leave a gap, is equal to negative 14. Okay, so now break that negative 8 in half. That's going to be negative 4 and negative 4. So we have a plus 16 here, and we add 16 to the other side. Factor the left, that's going to be x minus 4 squared is equal to 2. Take the square root of both sides, and that would be x minus 4 is equal to the square root plus or minus 2. Okay, and then just add 4 to both sides. So x is equal to 4 plus or minus root 2. And that's it. Okay, so please go check out the assignment on Canvas. Let me know if you have any questions. Have a great day.